This is for you, Capricorn. Saturn remains in a retrograde transit to the sign of Sagittarius the Archer all month long, which influences the ghost's 12th house of spirituality in an evocative way, creating longing and remembrances of revered spiritual or religious systems abandoned by you in search of normalcy, Capricorn. Now, Saturn is known as God the Lawgiver, found in Genesis 2:16-17, and he commanded him, saying, "Of every tree of paradise thou shalt eat, but of the tree of knowledge of good and evil thou shalt not eat, for in what day soever thou shalt eat of it, thou shalt die the death." Now, Capricorn, Pluto continues in a direct journey until the 18th of the month through your own sign of the goat, to then turn retrograde, affecting you in your first house, causing you to pause in the attempts to evaluate how you were able to achieve your desired goals in the past, asking yourself if past approaches were better than the ones you have currently adopted. Your instincts and psychic abilities still serve you during the retrograde transit of Pluto through your sign. Nevertheless, you will be in search of a better way to get what you truly want. Now remember that throughout the voyage of Pluto through Capricorn, the Pluto is not your ruling planet, but you will continue to need to prove yourself to yourself from your most expressive attributes. It's all about how you use the gifts. You have to bolster your self-esteem, and you have to know how you're going to appear to others, and that's what you're going to want to be working on, and that's what you will be working on during this time. Now, let's see how your ruling planet of Saturn affects you this month, Capricorn. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. Thank you for joining us. Your Earth Guardian Archangel is Uriel, and he speaks to you from your Capricorn Zodiac Angel, who is Hanael. Now, the Archangel Uriel is the Earth Angel, and this is the Merkaba field of a three-dimensional representation of the Merkaba field, the crystalline form of the Earth Angel, who is Uriel. And you see it looks like a Star of David in a three-dimensional form. Now, all the archangels move these trigrams around. You know, they're pulled apart, and they're put into different representations to represent different angels. And if you check out some of the other videos, you'll see that the Archangel Michael has a different representation, and as well as Raphael, and as well as the Archangel Raphael. So what you'll want to do is understand that these Merkaba fields spin to be activated. And this time we're going to give you, at the end of this transmission, a bit of just a beginning way to focus on this and kind of chant your divine tone that's specific to you, and to be able to begin to work with your Merkaba field. And again, next time I'll give you a way to spin your Merkaba fields properly. Also, we're going to be giving you, at the end of this transmission, we're going to give you your runestone that we got for you, that came up for you this month. So stay tuned for that. Okay, now this is an angelic horoscope transmission from your Capricorn angel Hanael, who resides over the goat's cardinal earth nature. And here are his messages for you in love, money, and health. So first, Capricorn, we've got Hanael's love transmission for you with the help of the earth angel, who is Uriel. Now, you've looked for recognition in your life, and especially your love life and your romantic adventures, from those who have hurt you in the past. It's very important. And this is the month that you will get your wish. Now, dreams have come true when you focus on your own life rather than looking at the accomplishments and failures of others who consider you competition. To be successful in romance, you must resist the urge to console others too much, but instead, the best idea is to hype the like button, getting love targets to focus on how much others adore them. Now, that's your first secret key. Okay? All right, now, the next step in love's alchemical process is to coax the elixir of life from the prime matter of your raw creativity. But this will not occur until Saturn's direct ingress into the sign of Capricorn the goat, on December 19th, 2017. That's Eastern Time. So stay tuned for the next video in this series to prepare you for your next step in the astrology alchemy of love. Now, for Hanael's money transmission for you, again with the help of the Earth Angel Uriel, money responds to putting a great big smile on your face at first glance. The heart responds to a tearful show of emotion, indicating sympathy for the troubles of the client or customer you are attempting to entice. This is the second key to use the theatrical happy face, but then you must use the sad face as well as just the right moment for your life to flourish financially. So every now and then you're going to have to make some tears flow if you want people to respond to you. First the smile, and then you talk, and then the tear. Always appear happy when introducing yourself and pensive when the subject of money or love comes up. Then it's when you have a frown. All right? See, just like it's just all very theatrical. These two attributes, when used properly, become the components of the second key we have just given you to attain your wildest dreams. Now for Hanael's health transmission. Health comes from a cheerful heart, also from having a good attitude, born of the genetics of the sturdy, immortal gypsy people. Resourcefulness, creativity, dance, and celebration of life, plus good food, well enjoyed, are all significant facets to the gem of health and longevity. Now we're going to get to this month's lucky runestone prediction for you, Capricorn. What we got for you this month is the runestone in an upright fashion, Othala. Okay? Good communication with parents and ancestors affords you homes and properties bringing accord and good fortune as well as sanctuary in the substantive world. So this is all about your inheritances and your ties with your tribe, your extended family, and your close family. This is going to be a very important month for that. A disclaimer is in order here. High magic can be dangerous. This is intended exclusively for entertainment purposes. Now, just like we promised, we're going to give you a little form of the beginning for the Merkaba meditation with the crystalline form, the three-dimensional form of the Archangel, who is Uriel. Now, remember, you're going to be using your divine tone, I use. Simply, I use, that kind of thing. Or you can focus on something that is more of a progressive type of meditation, utilizing, or using, anything like that. If you remember science fiction programs, they'll have the computer saying working, because it's creating a future and a past. Okay? Whereas if you just use I use, that's in the eternal now. So Christ on his cross is the progressive type, where you have the thief of the future and the thief of the past killing your present. You don't have the eternal present moment when you have fear of the future, regret of the past. That's the crucified Christ. Okay? Now, the risen Christ is when you don't have the two thieves, when you don't have the future that you're afraid of or the past that you regret. You're in the eternal now, the still moment. That's the risen Christ. So people will use whatever they need to at the moment. Everybody's a little different, and people change at different times. So use what suits you best. And when you do these types of Merkaba techniques, what you want to do is make sure that you drink plenty of fluids, because it's a high resonance, and this is just a beginning form. Next time we're going to give you a way to spin these. Okay? Now, this is something you need to burn into your memory so that when you close your eyes, you can call it up at will, have it become whatever color you want it to become. Also, you have to be able, next time we're going to show you how to spin these things. And there's various and sundry ways to spin them, and then we're going to get you into more advanced techniques later. Okay, now it's time to get into the ephemeris information calculations for Eastern and Greenwich Mean Time. For Eastern time, Eastern Daylight Time, we have the new moon on the 7th of April, 2016. For Eastern Time, we have at That's on the 7th of April, 2016, at 7:24 a.m. at 18 degrees Aries, 4 minutes. That's for the new moon. Now, for the full moon on the 22nd of April, 2016, that is Earth Day, and that's at 1:24 a.m. at 2 degrees Scorpio, 30 minutes. Okay, for London time, Greenwich Mean Time, we've got the new moon on the 7th of April, 2016, at 11:24 a.m. at 18 degrees Aries, 4 minutes. Okay, that's the new moon. That's Greenwich Mean Time. And for the full moon on the 22nd of April, 2016, that's at 5:25 a.m. That's Earth Day at 2 degrees Scorpio, 31 minutes. Thank you for joining us, Capricorn. I'm Pastor Rosemary, the Astrology Angel. Join us again next month.